and abroad. So the brand has exhibited on a couple of international platforms. The first one was in London, Africa Fashion Week London in 2015, where we did the runway show and exhibited as well. That was really good. It gave us amazing exposure. We got bloggers and fashion enthusiasts all over the world writing about the Selena Bebb brand, and that really put us up there on the global stage. We've done fashion shows in America as well. Particularly in New Orleans. We did New Orleans Fashion Week in 2018, and that was also a very good experience for us. And people were amazed to see that things made in Ghana were being exhibited on the runway. I've had shows in Rome as well. So in 2020, in the wake of the Black Lives Movement, Beyonce wanted to highlight Black-owned businesses and for us to be able to support our own and buy from our own. And in Ghana, she chose fashion brands. There were just about 8 fashion brands initially when she named that Black Parade directory. And guess who was on there? Selena Bebb was on there, and that's another very proud moment for me. Our first award was Accessories Brand of the Year in 2015 at the Glitz Style Awards. And then we've won an award at the Feminine Achievement Awards as well, where we were recognized for our exceptional designs and creativity. Won 2 awards in Italy at the Global Women Inventors and Innovators Awards ceremony. We've also been recognized by the Ghana Fashion Industry Awards, where I received recognition for my contribution to the fashion industry in Ghana. We have unique designs. We stand for quality, durability, and stylish products. The Made in Ghana factor is a big thing for us, especially for the international market. They'd like to know that this was actually made in Africa. They like to know that this is handmade. So it's not mass production, it's not being produced from China, it's actually authentic. So authentic fabric made in Ghana. What has made the Selena Bebb brand survive for almost 10 years is passion, hard work, and perseverance. There are lots of challenges doing business in Ghana, but amidst the challenges are opportunities and optimism. To the diasporan community, I'd like to encourage you all to move back to Ghana, to invest in Ghana, and do business in Ghana. If I've been able to move back to Ghana from the UK and make it, I believe anybody at all in the diaspora can come and make it as well. So come back, let's grow in Ghana, and let's grow with Ghana.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kwame Kese Japon. I work with the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. We would like to apologize for the late start. We are waiting for the senior advisor to the president to come up, and then we will start.
I would say we're predominantly new entrant into the market, but in terms of the growth prospects, we're doing medium-scale projects throughout Ghana currently. I was predominantly in America for about 12 years, working on Wall Street. I was at the top of, I'd say, the financial sector when it came to my work arrangements. But what really called me about the African story was I wanted to be a part of the new growth prospects. I wanted to be a part of the ground build for all things that were going forward in Ghana and Africa at large. So I decided to come back in 2017, and initially we kicked off our real estate portfolio, but we've gotten ourselves into a few other things as well. And there's nothing more real than real estate, so that was what drove me to step within the arena. We really came in looking to do the home automation, the smart features, and that was something that was not traditional. We've infused technology in our overall platform. So our goal was to ensure that when you live in a house, you have more than just the walls around you. You can experience the home, you have sensory, you come home, the mood is set. All of those characteristics are very acclimated to the new modern way of thinking. We're not only doing residential, we're not only luxury, we're branching out into overall redevelopment schemes. We're talking about markets. We're looking to build out large-scale shopping complexes that would really give broader opportunities to people in Ghana and then Africa at large over time. In our portfolio, we have direct staff, about 35, and hundreds of people working for us on our various site projects currently. And I think it's very important that you create these opportunities and you manifest your dreams, your life, and other people's goals as well. All of our previous investors, buyers, have been very, very happy with the output that we've been putting out there. And I've seen over a very short period of time, the 3 to 4 years we've been in operation, constant engagement with the folks that we're currently affiliated with. And our project portfolio has grown because of this. For the GIPC registration and the overall involvement with GIPC, it's really just getting us woven into the fiber of the business community and looking at it as a framework to leverage not just incentives and different initiatives that come down the pipe, but also to be knit into the family and the network, as well as the databases that GIPC has. It's a wealth of information. And all of that, the key to operating in Ghana and Africa at large is being able to access information. I would say the best decision that diasporans can make is to really follow their calling. And if something has woken them up to the opportunities that exist in Ghana, on the continent, they should really look at it, plan it out, sequence it, but definitely engage themselves in that. There's nothing that I think would drive me to go back and work in the corporate structure and look at how the world is positioned today, when I can actually build that for myself in Africa. And Ghana itself has a wealth of opportunity to set up businesses, to register and have people associated with you that are as driven as you are. And I think everything a diaspora will be looking for creature conveniences, over time will be here. So why don't you come and be a solution rather than looking at the problems that don't exist or do exist. Being a diasporan myself and having been a number of years, it's the best decision that I ever made for myself. I'll never look back and say I didn't take that risk, but that risk has paid off, and I'm very, very happy about that.
Okay.
Alexa, turn on TV.
Okay.
Alexa, open the blinds.
Okay.
Golden Coast Developers is an example of a business thriving in Ghana. It hasn't been easy, but we really found it, and we're doing this for ourselves. So I call on all diasporans to grow in Ghana and grow with Ghana.
Is an agro-processing, a wholly owned Ghanaian company. What we are doing currently is to process sweet potato into what we call the value-added bread and pastries. We have 9 different products as of now, which we have commercialized and we are selling. We have what we call the sweet potatoes, which is the raw sweet potato that has been sliced and actually fried. Sweet potato chips, which is a big processed sweet potato flour. The sweet potato bread, we have the sweet potato burger, we do the sweet potato pizza. We also do croissant, which is the French type of bread, but it's lighter than the normal bread. And then we have other pastries. We are able to do the sweet potato cupcakes, we are able to do the ring donut, the book fruit, and all other pastries which you can use wholly flour to do. The latest that we have introduced is what we call the sweet potato fries, which is equivalent to the famous French fries as we know. We have been able to establish our farm. We have our dams. We have almost 10 farms which are all developed. We are producing, and we are also processing. We are at the stage of adding to the sales point in terms of restaurants. For example, the University of Cape Coast Center is a big center with growth. What we are trying to do is to try and get what we call affordable food for the students. We are also continuously setting up restaurants in each of the tertiary institutions, because that is where our business will end. Our main selling point is processing food without refined sugar. It's a game changer for the Ghanaian economy. Once we use the sweet potato as a substitute in any of the products that we are developing, we are creating opportunity for a Ghanaian farmer, for a Ghanaian business person to go into the production of sweet potato. We can also talk about health, because in most of our products, the sweet potato dominates, and it has vitamin A and B6 as well. In future, we're looking to industrialize by way of doing our own sweet potato noodles, sweet potato baby food, sweet potato flour, and others. We work with about 359 farmers in 2020. We are hoping that by 2022-2025, we should be working with thousands of farmers rather than hundreds of farmers. There is a scheme Casa Europa have called the In-Grower Scheme. We have our own farm, we prepare with our own machinery, and allow these farmers to grow on it. We purchase their product and give them the income, and then we also employ them. Casa Europa is a 90% women employer. Of the 154 workforce, 90% are women, and that's our focus.
But the time I know if you let me by maybe the mayor on Casa Europa, and you and I brought for Mancasama Brabo. Remember, started the mayor on Casa Europa, and I brought me to my service. But they shall me back. No, my family.
Yes, you do not know who to Mancasa. I send the bet me for man and Indiana. Although I would be careful, it is one face camera. No, what you want, Casa. I started you made it. Was soon also.
What we will say about the 1D1F is that we support it. It's an attempt to industrialize Ghana. It's an attempt to create jobs. Because the 154 workers mostly are from this community. These people would not have been here, or they would not have opportunity to earn income if Casa Europa were not here. Casa Europa will be thankful to the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, for 2 reasons. One, he came to a farm, not a factory at that time, and he was excited what we could use the sweet potato and give us a thumbs up. We remember a week after his visit, Casa Europa received up to 130,000 views in our website, and that alone was a game changer. So to us, it is the President of the Republic of Ghana that made Casa Europa a worldwide company. Fast forward, His Excellency the President also came here in person, and he was on tour on Central Region. On that day, 21st of August, he decided to eat here, And to us, that's a big endorsement. We can never say thank you to this man for him to trust us, to believe what we are doing, and to eat our food alone. It's a sign that we are doing something good, not only for the people of Ghana, but for the Africa. Because one thing is for sure, the type of technology that we are doing here is the first of its kind in the world. We've already done Casa Europa USA, Casa Europa Canada, Casa Europa Europe, based in Amsterdam, and then Casa Europa Middle East, based in Dubai. So our aim is to work with some other investors and push out our brand to make sure that we are a Ghanaian company making difference to food production and food processing. So let us grow in Ghana, grow with Ghana.
HPW Fresh and Dry is an agro-processing company that specializes in dried fruits and snacks. Our main crops are mango, pineapples, coconuts, banana, and papaya. We basically convert these fresh fruits into delicious dried fruits for the world market. We started in 2011 with 15 factory employees. Now we have 900 factory employees at peak. The general workforce of the company, including farm workers, agronomists, technical workforce, stands at 1,400 across our now. The growth of our business has been exponential. The principals have invested quite heavily in the business. Comparatively, from 2011 inception, where we exported 49 tons, in 2019 we exported over 1,900 metric tons of dried fruits. So basically, when we talk about 1,900 metric tons of dried fruit, we are talking about over 25,000 tons of fresh fruits processed here annually. HPW Fresh and Dry is a daughter company of HPW AG that has been trading in Ghana 99 in fresh fruits. HPW AG is basically a trading company that imports exotic fruits and vegetables around the world into Europe. The idea of establishing a factory in Ghana came from the principals' belief in the premium Ghanaian fruit and the intention to add value at source. Europe has the largest market share for our products. We also sell in North America, basically in the US and in Canada. We sell in the Middle East. We sell in the Oceania regions of New Zealand and Australia. We sell premium dried fruits from Ghana as far as Krasnoyarsk in Russia. We buy from over 1,600 suppliers, both here in Ghana, in the Ivory Coast, in Burkina Faso, in Mali, and in Togo. For the community, we generate very important jobs. For the community, we have a lot of projects going on in the community. We are also the biggest employer in the district. We have a lot of projects under the certifications that we subscribe to, like Fair Trade and DEG. Our biggest selling proposition is one, our strength, that company in Europe that markets all our products. We have offices in Switzerland, in Lithuania, and in Philadelphia for the various market sectors that we have, or segments that we have. We pride ourselves mainly by processing with almost zero carbon footprint. As we work with fruits, the waste from the soft waste from our raw material sources, that is the mango peels and pineapple peels and mango seeds and core and whatever waste that comes out, is used in our biogas system and also as compost for our organic farms. Coconut shells are repurposed as a burning fuel for our biomass boilers, which we use to generate heat energy for our dryers. 30% of our electrical needs is covered from solar panels that we have on the roofs of our factory. I personally tell friends and colleagues outside Ghana that I'm happy to be a Ghanaian and born in Ghana and working in Ghana. Solutions provided by government over the years since inception in 2011 have greatly contributed to the expansion of.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Akwaba, Assalamu alaikum. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, our media partners and visitors, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this afternoon's press conference on behalf of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. To begin with our day's program, please allow me to introduce His Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Ramadan, the Ambassador of Ghana to the United Arab Emirates, for his welcome remarks.
Yeah. Is this not working? Okay. Honorable Yao Usafo Mafu, Senior Presidential Advisor. Honorable Andrew Ejapa Mesa, Deputy Minister for Energy. Honorable Marco Krekumante, Deputy Minister for Tourism and Creative Art. Yofi Grant, Chief Executive Officer, Ghana Investment Promotion Center. Mr. Alex Dade, Incoming Board Chairman, Ghana Investment Promotion Center. Mr. Kwesi Abesi, former Board Chairman, Ghana Investment Promotion Center. Madam Kate Abiu, Deputy CEO, Ghana Free Zones Authority. Senior government officials, Your Excellencies, heads of missions and members of the diplomatic and consular corps, officials of the embassy, consulate general, and government department from Ghana, members of the media, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. I have the honor and pleasure to welcome you to this press conference on Ghana's participation in the Export Promotion 2020 Dubai, and to this beautiful venue made possible by the generosity of the government of the United Arab Emirates. This event, being held under the theme, Connecting Minds, Creating the Future, is designed to explore global cooperation and identify partnerships in various sectors that could result in innovative action to improve the lives of people all over the world. The three sub-themes of sustainability, mobility, and opportunity will equally provide platforms for collaboration in the creation of pioneering solutions to global challenges and to drive development. Ghana's participation in this global event permits her to leverage the recent establishment of the African Continental Free Trade Area, AFCFTA, to connect Africa's population of 1.2 billion with a combined GDP of $3 trillion across 54 member states of the continent to drive development. In addition to this, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, has articulated a new vision of a Ghana beyond aid. This vision seeks to take full advantage of our natural resources and other capabilities to catapult our national development agenda. In that regard, Ghana has embarked on an ambitious and comprehensive agenda for industrial transformation. This includes, among others, a One District, One Factory initiative, through which government is seeking to support the private sector to establish at least one medium to large-scale factory in each district of the 16 political administrative regions of Ghana, with a view to bringing industrialization to the doorsteps of Ghanaians. The Ghana Cares Program is another strategic mechanism to invest in certain critical areas, to improve the lives of Ghanaians, and to stimulate economic growth in the country. The program provides opportunity for investment and strategic partnerships with Ghanaian public and private entities. The significant opportunities to be created for these transformative interventions would, in my view, guarantee Ghana as a forerunner in industrialization and economic development in Africa in the next few years. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the very important platform provided by EXPO 2020 Dubai will facilitate the kind of engagement and innovation that generates viable solutions to socio-economic challenges, especially as the world strives to recover from the devastation of the COVID-19 pandemic. It is in that context that I encourage all our distinguished visitors to fully participate in the series of events planned for various sectors of Ghana's economy throughout the course of the Expo. Ghana is a peaceful country, progressive and stable country with enormous potential in a wide array of sectors such as infrastructure development, agriculture and agribusiness, oil and gas, tourism, the extractive industry, to name a few. It is my hope that Ghana's participation at the Expo will also reveal her nature as a land of breathtaking landscapes, beautiful, welcoming people, good food, and captivating culture. I extend a special invitation to all to visit Ghana and discover her treasure while exploring economic opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghana and UAE relations are improving steadily, especially with the establishment of diplomatic representation at the ambassadorial level in our respective capitals. The official visit by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic of Ghana, to Abu Dhabi in November 2019 is ample testament to the warm and friendly relations between the two countries. During his visit, President Akufo-Addo held important discussions with His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, and witnessed the signing of 4 memoranda of understanding between Ghana and the UAE on the avoidance of double taxation, cooperation in customs matters, labor migration, and the waiver of entry visa requirements. I believe strongly that this important step by our respective leaders and events such as this one will help Ghana and the UAE to build a long-lasting and mutually beneficial relationship. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on this note, I have the pleasure to invite you, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to engage the Ghanaian officials and investment promotion officials to explore the various investment and other business opportunities available in Ghana and to find innovative solutions to the challenges we face for the mutual benefit of our country and people. We thank you for your attention. Thank you.
Your Excellency, we are really grateful for your time and your presence. I would like to remind you all that this event is being live streamed on the world, on the virtual Expo virtual platform. So we'll move on. I want to invite Mr. Yofi Grant, the CEO of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, to deliver his keynote address.
Good afternoon, everybody here. Assalamu alaikum. Honorable Yao Safo-Mafo, Senior Presidential Advisor to the President of Ghana, Your Excellency Khalifa Al-Zaifain, Chairman of Dubai South, a very impressive, I must say, facility. Your Excellency, the Ambassador to the UAE, Al-Haji Ramadan, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all other protocols observed. Indeed, I'm very delighted to be here today to do this, and there's a very interesting story for my getting here. I actually got my visa 10 minutes before the flight closed to get here, and thanks to our great cooperation between Ghana and the Emirates in Dubai, this was made possible with just a single phone call. So I am very glad and very comfortable that we're in the right space and we have the right relationships. I also like to say, give a warm welcome to all the press people here. I see press from all over, and so I'm very delighted. I think the African story can never be told well enough. And this is a great opportunity to showcase Africa to the world at Dubai Expo 2020. It's an impressive event to have the whole world in one place, and we are very grateful to be here. First of all, let me just touch on a few should I say, facts about our relationship with the UAE. The UAE and the Republic of Ghana had very good relationships, as the ambassador said, and diplomatic relations are now progressing with the opening of the UAE embassy in Accra in 2017, which has been very active in the engagements between bringing UAE business people to Ghana and getting Ghanaian business people to come here, as well as the opening of the Embassy of the Republic of Ghana in Abu Dhabi in 2018 and the presence of a General Consulate of the Republic of Ghana in Dubai. Both the Ambassador and the Consulate General are here. And in November 2019, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana paid an official visit to the United Arab Emirates. This was the first official visit of the President of the Republic of Ghana to the country, during which 4 agreements and memoranda of understanding were signed in the interest of the two nations, as the ambassador did say. One includes a pact on an MOU on the exemption of entry visa requirements, which we are yet to actualize, and will open the doors between the Emirates and Ghana. An agreement for the promotion and reciprocal protection of investments, which is also very important. To give comfort to investors from the UAE and investors from Ghana on the both sides. The third is an agreement for the avoidance of double taxation and the prevention of fiscal evasion with respect to taxes on income, which of course we all realize are also very critical and important in enabling each other in each other's countries. And then the last is an agreement in the field of manpower and on cooperation and mutual assistance in customs matters. And I must say I was very impressed that we saw a lot of Ghanaian construction workers here during the construction of this whole edifice, and that delighted us very well. So we bring you the workers, you bring us the investment, and we'll make sure we both benefit. But economic cooperation has also been very significant, and the UAE and the Republic of Ghana maintain very good economic relations with the opening of the office of the Dubai Chamber of Commerce in Ghana in 2015. And I'm delighted to say that the commissioner, the Ghanaian commissioner for that, is here with us today to clearly indicate their support for what we are doing. And a number of visits have taken place between the two countries on economic and investment levels, as well as between governments and the industry executives. And I'm delighted today that we have His Excellency Khalifa Al-Fuzaim here. But it's not for just being here. He's here for a reason and a purpose. Because according to the President and the CEO of the Dubai Chamber, Ghana is quickly establishing itself as a favored investment destination and a business destination for Dubai-based companies eager to expand into Africa and take advantage of fresh investment opportunities. As you know, Africa signed the African Continental Free Trade Agreement, which binds currently almost all the 54 countries into the largest tariff-free business market in the world, the largest since the WTO. That means that if you come to Ghana and you produce from Ghana and you're exporting into the continent, it is tariff-free. But not just that, we in Ghana have taken the opportunity to ensure that we reposition ourselves with the relevant reforms and attraction opportunities to ensure that that happens in a very seamless way. Ghana is a strategic market for Dubai and a gateway for UAE companies to enter attractive West African markets. Not just West African markets, but African markets as well. The country was ranked 6th on Dubai's list of African trading partners last year. But in the first 5 months of this year, Ghana ranked 2nd in the West Africa region for Dubai Chamber members' exports and re-exports. That means that we are racking up the relationship and deriving mutual benefit from it. Now, this trend has been fueled by a number of reasons, including the Ghanaian government's continued efforts to open up various sectors of the economy to foreign investment and diversify the country's trade links. And from the GIPC perspective, we recognize the UAE and especially Dubai as a major partner in this endeavor. Companies in Dubai have capitalized on trade potential that Ghana offers. The Global Business Event Africa, the GBF Africa, the first major business forum at EXPO 2020 in Dubai, will focus on the evolving Dubai-Ghana trade partnerships. The Dubai International Chamber, one of the 3 new chambers under the Dubai Chamber, was established to strengthen partnerships with international corporations, investors, and entrepreneurs, as well as to boost Dubai's status as a major trading hub, globally and for Africa, and indeed for Ghana. As a market with some of the world's fastest growing economies, Africa is a key component of this strategy. And I think that Ghana offers a gateway and an entry point into the continent to facilitate these new relationships. The Accra office of the Dubai Chamber is supporting these efforts by identifying business opportunities in Ghana that have the most potential for UAE businesses. Simultaneously, the office is aiding Ghanaian and West African businesses with their entry into the Dubai market. Ghana is set to take advantage of this year's exposition in Dubai. This will be to rekindle investments into its economy whilst also assisting in the restoration of economic growth as the country recovers from the COVID-19 pandemic's economic downturn. But we are not only here for trade. We are also here to embrace each other's cultures, each other's way of life. And so even as we speak about the business bit, we have a very vibrant and colorful pavilion that I would urge everybody to look at. I mean, we are vibrant people. We are happy people. And we believe that that in itself is also a selling point why we attract investment into Ghana. So let me just give you a few hints about what has happened in the investment space in Ghana. From January to September this year, that's 2021, Ghana has recorded over 173 projects with an FDI value amounting to $973.38 million. This gives an 8.9% increase over the FDI value of $893.59 million, which we recorded in the first 3 quarters of 2020. Now, of the 173 projects registered, 145 were newly registered projects and 28 were upstream projects. Out of the 173 projects registered, the services sector with 86 projects recorded the highest number of projects. This was followed by manufacturing with 38 projects, general trading, building and construction with 24 and projects, 8 other projects respectively. But we are expecting an increase in trade export, or export trade, as we put it here. And we believe that this partnership with Dubai offers the UAE a great strategic advantage in repositioning the businesses in Ghana. Now, why do I say so? Ghana, technically, is in the middle of the world, the geographical middle of the world. It's the only country on latitude 0 and longitude 0. It has 365 days of sunshine. It is estimated to have the happiest people around. And we normally embrace people of all cultures. And we strongly believe that advantage gives us another real opportunity to harness the trade between UAE and Africa. And that is why we are positioning ourselves to be right here in the center. We are positioning ourselves to be the linchpin between the UAE and the African continent. Indeed, Ghana recently has expanded its port at Tema on the eastern side of Accra, the capital, to handle 3.7 million TEUs and making it the largest port in Africa. But beyond that, we are also strongly emphasizing on infrastructure projects which will open up Ghana to the sub-region, the West African sub-region, and then into the continent. And we've actually developed significant policy initiatives that would enable that to happen. For example, the One District, One Factory policy, which says that at least one manufacturing or value addition enterprise must be established in each of our 260 districts nationwide to ensure that there's opportunity for investors and for Ghanaians. We also have an agricultural policy called Planting for Food and Jobs, which has suddenly re-engaged and re-energized the agricultural sector. So we are looking at developing significant trade with the UAE in agricultural produce. And there are many others. But let me just hint slightly on some of the things that are happening from the UAE. According to our records from the GIPC, there has been a total of 67 projects with an FDI value of 2.16 billion registered from the UAE within the period of 1994 to 2021 half year. These investments have been in the service industry, manufacturing, building and construction, export trading, agriculture, and general trading. And there have been some companies, a few of which I'll mention here. There's Alpha T&D in the manufacturing space. There's Bilal Mining in the minerals extraction. There's Alibond West Africa in the aluminium, glass processing and fabrication of metal composites. There's Economic Distribution Company, which is in general trading. There's ETG, is an integrated service company. And so there are quite a number. In fact, there's even one in sports, which is called Sporty Bet Limited, which is in gaming entertainment. And I would like to take you back to history, that one of the biggest Ghanaian exports to the UAE was soccer, through a popular footballer called Mohamed Polo. And everywhere I go and I mention from Ghana, they immediately say, Ahmed Polo. Eh? I said, no, you're a figurant. They said, no, Ahmed Polo. Because it resonates, and he was definitely a great ambassador for us. But let me just wrap up by giving you 10 reasons, at least, why you must invest in Ghana. First of all, comparatively, Ghana offers democratic governance and political stability. And we unflinchingly have a respect for the rule of law. So when you come to Ghana, you are comfortable. Your investments are protected. For we've had stable democracy with 28 years of uninterrupted rule. And I'm envious when I come here because we also see stability in the politics. And we've been ranked number 1 as the most peaceful country in West Africa and number 3 on the continent, according to the World Global Peace Index. The second is ease of doing business and movement in the business climate. Although we are ranked only number 3 in West Africa in the ease of doing business, when you come to Ghana, you get this sense of comfort. So we are not only seeing investors from outside the continent, we are even seeing investors from within the continent coming to Ghana, because that's a tacit recognition that we offer a great opportunity and we offer a great partnership. Indeed, for us at the GIPC, investment is not an act. It's a relationship. And it's a relationship that we nurture and grow to our mutual benefit. We allow 100% foreign ownership of companies as well as joint ventures with Ghanaian partners. The third reason is that we have, and I've mentioned that, we have a favorable geographical location to facilitate easy access to the world. Indeed, Ghana, by virtue of that, is now the new commercial capital for Africa by virtue of its hosting of the AFCFTA Secretariat and headquarters. The Africa Continental Free Trade Area will cover a market of approximately 1.3 billion people, and with a combined GDP of $2.3 trillion across all its 55 member states of the African Union. And we in Ghana will invite you to come into Africa through our ports, through our engagements, and through our partnerships. Then also we have a human capital advantage. And that is one of the things that really impressed me, that we have one of the highest literacy rates in West Africa sub-region. And our literacy rates have shot up since 2000 from 71% to 86% and now to 92.49% in 2018. That means we are continuously embracing education and improving education such that we have a significant amount of human capital that can fund a new and emerging economy in the partnerships. Then, of course, we have vast and diverse natural resources. Ghana has gold, diamonds, timber, bauxite, iron ore, manganese, even lithium, which is a very much required mineral for Industry 4.0, which is the technology age. And we haven't exploited even a quarter of that. But what we are doing now is not just exploiting the resources for export, but adding value to all our resources. So we invite those interested in the resource exploitation side to come in, but just not to mine the minerals for export, but actually to add value in situ. For example, we have an integrated aluminium project, which means that we'll mine the bauxite, refine it to alumina, and then further refine it to aluminium, because the aluminium has much more value than the bauxite. In the same way, because we have iron ore and we have manganese, we believe that Ghana can be home to a significant steel manufacturing company, and we are looking for partnerships in that. And bear in mind, I keep saying partnerships, because for us, it's a key word. These partnerships will bring about linkages. And so that is what we offer largely to our partners. And I already declare that the UAE, and especially Dubai, is a partner for us, a partner country and a partner state for us. We are currently the largest gold producer in Africa, and we are looking to also become one of the largest producers of iron and steel from and aluminium from our resources that we have. And so we look forward to the partnerships that will do that. The fifth is that we have very good trade logistics. And I've mentioned that we've expanded our port to do 3.7 million TEUs, but that's not all. We are actually we are engaged in an integrative transportation program of putting in 4,007 kilometers of new rail lines that would ensure that the country is connected. And also 10,000 kilometers of new roads. I'm told that it's not even 10,000 anymore, but it's 11,000 kilometers. It's to create access to the production areas and access to markets, but also permeating into the West African sub-region. And so when you come to Ghana and you produce, you're not only producing for the Ghana market, you are actually producing for the West African market and possibly the African market. And then, of course, we have an enabling and competitive business environment. Ghana, between the years of 2017 and 2019, doubled its GDP that it inherited in 2016 and became one of the fastest growing economies in the world with an average of 7% between 2017 and 2019. Even in the wake of COVID, Ghana was one of 26 economies worldwide that did not face extreme recession. We did face a shrinking of the economy, but we didn't go into negative growth. So our GDP growth in the year 2020 was 0.4%. But interestingly, in that same year, we saw an uptick in foreign direct investments of $2.65 billion. That shows that the foreign and significant investor community saw the confidence in Ghana and realized that even with the pandemic, the country still offers significant opportunity for investment and for growth. And so we are looking at your participation and partnerships and in enhancing and mutually sharing that benefit. And we do, without doubt, the economy is resilient and very strong. Because despite all, and despite the pronouncements by the World Bank that we are seeing global economies shrink, Ghana has been projected that at the end of this year, it will have a GDP growth of 4.9%. I am sure all these things mean a lot to our partnerships. But the one that I would like to enhance on as I close is that we have great hospitality. We welcome you all as brothers and sisters with a common goal of making this world a better place. We take it very serious. We embrace the SDGs, and for us, the two SDGs most critical for our development and our engagement with the world is SDG 1 of poverty alleviation and SDG 17 of partnerships and linkages. And as Ghana has been listed as number 7 on CNN's top places to visit in 2021, we offer you that great partnership to make sure that this happens. I would invite you all to come to our pavilion. Our pavilion it cuts across everything: education, culture, like many others. But business is key. Business is key because we realize that we show you the fine things, but we must all benefit from it. So I invite you to come to Ghana, to grow with Ghana, and to grow in Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yofi Grant, for your speech. We are really grateful. To the next speaker, may I humbly call Mr. Mohsen Ahmad, Chief Executive Officer, Logistics of Dubai South, for his short remarks. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your Excellencies, Honorary Yawu Safa Mafi, the Senior President Advisor, Office of the President, Your Excellency Al-Hajj Ahmed Ramadan, Ambassador of UAE, Your Excellency Mr. Khalifa Zafin, and of course, my dear friend, Yofi Grant. I remember when Yofi came a few months ago to my office, we were discussing the start of this sort of MOU and how we can establish this trade relationship. He came with a very colorful, traditional clothing. So today, seeing him with a sort of a suit and a tie is a different look of Yofi. Even the other day, before he took a flight to see the president, he was still in the Carrefour. But that just shows his personality, I think, of how friendship. Maybe he listed 10 initiatives there of what Ghana. He forgot that the Ghanaians are very friendly, people and very welcoming. Senior officials, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure to stand before you to be part of this great event that brings together progressive thinkers, industry leaders for signing the MOU with the Ghana Investment Promotion Center. I think what's important is that we see the two countries have the same sort of objective. In 2016, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, during sort of the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and the Deputy Supreme Commander of UAE Armed Forces, mentioned something quite interesting during the government summit. And I basically, what was it is how do we as a nation celebrate the last barrel of oil, and how do we prepare for that in the next sort of the 50 years. I take the sort of, on a similar vision, it's when His Honorary the President Akufo-Addo, when he took power in his first sort of African summit in 2017, he came up with this slogan, I guess, Ghana, Ghana beyond aid. The objective of these two initiatives was similar. Education was the key, investments, opportunities, diversification of the economy, getting the sort of the stability of the economy, where like how my friend Yofi mentioned earlier, that it is very stable and it's basically business friendly in terms of the ease of doing business. That itself, I think, gave us the opportunity to see who do we work on. And when they came in a sort of Ghana, we realized the similarities. You're acting as a sort of the hub in the Western African region. Of course, I'm not going to go with all the facts that Yofi mentioned. That's a similarity to what Dubai or UAE in general has presented. We are the hub for this region. We call ourselves we're covering anything in the Middle East, East Africa, and Southeast Asia is the sort of the zone we are for. And of course, putting that into sort of the West African side of it, it just shows that there is great synergies that we can work together. This brings me to a key point. I would like to highlight that the Ghana Beyond Aid initiative, which is chaired by, of course, our honorary guest, Yawo Osafa Mafo, it had sort of those 4 priorities, and I think you brought in almost about 30 institutes to initiate this. And just shows how the Ghanaian government is serious about this. Every entity in Ghana is involved in this. And similarly here, we have seen this witness, that all the government sectors, once they work together, they do produce miracles and work. The MOU we are signing today, which comes on the heel of the sort of EXPO 2020, connecting minds, and I think that's what we objective, aims to create an attractive environment for SMEs, which is our main focus of creating, and encourages the exchange of trade missions and promote economic cooperation. So we will take you on your invitation, and the bilateral trade and investment, as well as lays a foundation for both communities to achieve optimal results. I hope this event ignites new ideas and could shape our future economy. We look forward to receiving more Ghanaian companies, and we're here. I think we got our colleague from Dubai Chamber who played a vital role in building that trade relationship, and we look forward to seeing more Ghanaian companies to serve, and of course to facilitate the investment from here to Ghana. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ahmad, for your remarks. Next, we want to invite the Managing Director for the Ghana Airports Company Limited, Mr. Yao Kwakwa, for some brief remarks. Let's welcome him, please.
Good afternoon. Your Excellency, the Chairman of Dubai South, the Admirable Osafa Mafo, the Special Advisor to the President of the Republic of Ghana, and His Excellency Mr. Ahmed Ramadan, the Ambassador of Ghana to the UAE. distinguished ladies and gentlemen, with all protocols observed, I would like to make these few remarks. I flew in this morning at a very short notice, and my time was not that well organized because I was so given time that I should come here. But I'm here. Indeed, I was here about 3 days ago on a different assignment. But I've been discussing a few ideas with Mr. UAE Grant, the CEO of the Ghana Investment Promotion Council. So when I finished my meeting, I called him and he said it was with Dubai South. So immediately he said, yeah, you have to come. I went, I met Mr. Mohsen and my colleague back behind Mr. UAE, and we had a very vibrant discussion. So at that, it became important that I should come back. I had a very important meeting at the Jubilee House at our presidency, so I had to go back to Ghana and come back the following day. So if I'm tired, I think I have what else you. No problem. No. Indeed, the vision of Ghana and the vision of my company, the Ghana Airports Company, is to make Ghana the center of aviation business in the sub-region. Indeed, being the center of the aviation business in the sub-region is not even enough for us. We want to do our very best to be one of the big aviation business centers in the world. We have the Singapores that are doing so well, and I do not see why we cannot climb to the same vision. So far, all the awards that can be gotten by the company and by the nation has been gotten. We've been the best company, airport company, in Africa for the past 2 years. Indeed, for 2020, we also got the best improved. So combine the best company, best airport in Africa, and then being also adjudged the best improved. So it means whilst we're being the best, we are also improving in the best way. We are not going to rest on our oars, but we are going to push forward. Why? We want to bring the world to Ghana. As Mr. UAE Grant said, Ghana is indeed the center of the geographical world that we live in, because we are on the equator and we are also on the longitudinal zero. So it goes without saying that we stand a different or unique opportunity in this world. Incidentally, we also happen to be a country of choice for even Africans to live in. So when it comes to attracting business, and before you attract your fellow Africans around you, and they are coming, what will the foreigner do? And so we want to push this agenda to make sure that we rather attract people. People have been coming to us because of all the good things that Ghana has been able to accrue. Stable government, educated people, friendly people, and so forth. We are also expanding our infrastructure at the airport, which happens to be the gateway into Ghana. And as it is said, you never get the opportunity to make the first impression. So when somebody is coming to a country and they come through the airport, they see nice facilities, nice people, excellent processes, they tend to have a very positive view about the country. And indeed, we do have a very nice country. I believe Mr. UAE has promoted us enough that I don't have to add anything to it. We do have very nice people. And I believe those who are not from Africa, those who are not from Ghana, can even tell for the people here, the ministers, the CEOs of agencies and so forth. And you have our own senior minister here. He is quite advanced in the age, but he will speak. And you can hear the intelligence and the friendliness and how alluring he is. So with all these positives, what else do you have to do? We owe it to ourselves to expand the business in Ghana, to even help the sub-region and Africa as a whole. One key thing that we are pushing for is to transform Ghana into the logistics hub. Already, Mr. UAE Grant has spoken about how we are expanding our port infrastructure. When it comes to aviation, we are doing so well. When it comes to passenger traffic, we are doing well. We are facilitating people very well. We are also streamlining the clearing of cargo through our various ports also very well. But we need to expand the infrastructure. To build a logistics hub, I was so excited when I went to Dubai South that everything that has dreamt about, they've done it, and they want to do more, and they are willing to partner us to even push that agenda. And so, we are here to invite the world to come to Ghana to do business because we believe that we have what it takes for an investment to prosper, for an investment to make very good returns. I live in North America for a long time, and I remember every time I went to Washington, and Africa comes up. It becomes like a funeral. Because Africa was seen as a place without development. That narrative is changing, and I believe those of us who love Africa, being indigenous, being lovers of the country, have to come together to expand the development of Africa. And I think this is the time. It has been said that the last frontier of economic development in this world is in Africa. After the Second World War, Germany was rebuilt in no time. Korea, after the Korean War, has been rebuilt. China has done its bit and virtually taken over the world economically. The last frontier of economic opportunities is in Africa. So whether we like it or not, that is where investments are going to flow into. And we should also watch out that Africa is not going to take the route that all the developed countries took. Why? There are newer and better technology. For example, in the olden days, you have to dig the ground to lay cables. You have to build poles and lay cables. You have to connect wires to a phone to use. These days, you don't have to do that. You have satellites. You have cell sites. You build a few, and you can cover a whole area. And so the opportunity is endless. And when it comes to the aviation bit, which becomes, I would say, the quarterback, using American lingo, of development. Because if someone comes to invest in Africa, and there's no way of pushing whatever they can to invest, to produce out, then what are they coming for? But I'm even jumping the gun. How do you get your raw materials? And in today's world, we are not looking at bulky stuff. The bulky things are there. But even to produce bulky items, you still need to be able to bring in certain items very quickly. The Dells of this world adopted the strategy of just-in-time production to make young people billionaires overnight because the idea was so powerful. They did know how to invest in brick and mortar to store raw materials. What they did was that they managed to be able to plan their production and their demand so that they can meet supply just in time for people to pay for them. So they cut down on some expenditures. With a very expedient airport infrastructure, good processes for both people and cargo, we believe we can help push this developmental agenda that Africa and Ghana in particular is pushing. Our president, as the Honorable Mr. Ahmed Mushen said, we want to push Ghana beyond aid. It is hard time we do so, and we cannot do so by doing all things. We have to do things differently. And we needed to expand the various infrastructure to promote investment so that we can promote the employment, the wealth, to alleviate our people from poverty. And I believe we are going to hear for a while for specific questions, but these are just short remarks to support the agenda of inviting people to come and invest in Ghana. Thank you very much.
We are really grateful to you, Mr. Kwakwa, for taking time off and for speaking to us. Ladies and gentlemen, Your Excellencies, it's my personal honor to invite Honorable Yao Osafo-Maafo, the Senior Presidential Advisor to the President of Ghana, to speak to us and to open Ghana's participation at the EXPO.
Your Excellency Alhaji Ahmed Ramadan, Ghana's ambassador to UAE, Your Excellency Mr. Khalifa, Chairman Dubai South, colleague Deputy Minister, distinguished public servants here present, Your Excellency Consul General to Dubai, my function is very simple. We must say thank you to Yofi Grant and his team and all the MMDAs who are assisting to participate in Dubai Expo 2020. It is important for Ghana to be part of this, and whoever imagined it did it right. Today, Dubai is a real center link between Africa, Asia, and Europe. And everybody is passing through Dubai as a link between these three major continents. And therefore, Ghana's participation in this Expo 2020, I find very prudent and very critical. It is open from 1st October 2020 to 31st March 2022. And we are to just show that investment climate that we possess in Africa. Ghana is in a class of its own, and we a lot of talk about it. Today, Ghana is better positioned to be the investment hub for Africa because the AfCFTA, the African Continental Free Trade, is located in Accra, Ghana. So now whoever invests in Ghana has at his disposal a market size of about 1.2 billion people with 54 countries. So Ghana is not only at the middle of the world, but is positioned to attract investment for the rest of the world. So Yofi, thank you for participating, and I'm just here to officially open this Expo, and I'm saying that thank God we are participating in this. And I would want you to do a lot of public relation work for Ghana during this period, because from what I've read so far about Expo 2020, there will be a lot of business interactions at this Expo, and we should take advantage to sell Ghana, to market Ghana, to market AFCFTA, the Continental Free Trade, and let them know that it's headquartered in Accra, Ghana. All the talk have been made. Mine is to simply say, on your behalf and on my own personal behalf, I declare Ghana's participation in Expo 2020 Dubai duly opened. Thank you very much.
Let's give a round of applause. You can do better. You can do better. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. My CEO always talks about this thing, his 3 O's, when talking about Ghana and investment opportunities. He mentions first optimism, openness, and then opportunities. And for us here, we tell you that there's limitless opportunities in Ghana, so you are always welcome. We will proceed to the signing of an MOU between Dubai South and Ghana Investment Promotion Center. So I'll invite the dignitaries to come and sign. Let's give an applause as they come, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And for members of the press, a few years back, we visited Dubai And we saw what had been done in Dubai in terms of trade intermediation. We saw what had been done with Dubai in what Dubai had done with trade intermediation. So we looked at the opportunities, and we went around and we saw this huge project going on. And we thought that we had to look at it. And today we are here, that we are not only looking at it, but we are engaging with Dubai South to do a similar thing. There are 3 major projects attached to this cooperation and this MOU are going to stand. One is an e-commerce park. E-commerce, because Ghana is largely becoming the center of attracting technology as a vehicle for trade and investment. Today, Ghana is the regional headquarters for Twitter, Africa. Ghana is also host to the Google Artificial Intelligence Center. And Ghana is now being used as a major, should I say, the Africa footprint for United Airlines. We are speaking with other agencies that I know are already engaged with Dubai South. And so we came back and we thought that, well, it's just not the e-commerce park that is important, but there's also a need for a humanitarian park. Now, the humanitarian park is to do 2 things. Because Ghana is centrally located, it also has the advantage of being able to rally around logistics that are even non-trade, some relating to security in the sub-region, some related to the humanitarian activity of the United Nations and other agencies. But then also, the business side came in our discussion, their ability to also set up a perishables park, because Ghana is a major agricultural nation, producing a lot of agricultural goods. We needed to take advantage of that and also open a hub to ensure that we can aggressively invest in it, but also aggressively work with the Emirates and have Dubai facilitate that. Because we know that you do a lot of fruit business in the sub-region. And so with all the inspiration from my good friend Umar from the Chamber, Dubai Chamber, and a great support from the Dubai Consultancy, who are somewhere here, who are here. Today I'm very pleased to say that we are engaging this discussion and we'll take it forward. And so, Senior Advisor, with your permission, we'll go ahead and sign this MOU. And we believe that it will be your blessing for the presidency.
Permission is granted. Sign it very well and very quickly.
We also have some gifts that we brought from Ghana. As we told you, the Ghanaian hospitality is legendary. And it's a country that I want to brag. Huh? I would like to brag for. Once you come to Ghana.
Actually, you don't need to, because we see the positive vibe. We share the same need. It's great.
I told you about the color.
That's the two this for them. Thank you.
On behalf of Ghana, I'm presenting to you this colorful cloth he's talking about. This cloth is a traditional cloth of our kings and chiefs.
Thank you very much. This cloth has history. In Ghana, our traditional leadership are our chiefs. And when they appear in public for any function, this is what they put on as their uniform, their cloth. And we give it to people we also admire to be rulers of high caliber.
That's a mutual feeling. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So I'm happy to present this to you on behalf of GIPC. And I want to see you in it the next time I come to Dubai.
There's a second MOU signed. Oh, Mr. Grant.
This is a gift from Ghana also, and I would like you to open it because it has a lot of significance to us. All right.
I don't think there's a lot of gifts. You don't know how to unwrap.
I don't think I'm very pleasant.
I guess I never got a lot of gifts like this. My boss is right. You stuffed it with money.
It's well wrapped.
Yes, it's very well wrapped because it's fragile. Okay, now this has two symbols. Now, yes, in Ghana, we have these symbols that represent various values in life. They are called the Adinkra symbols. And so for us, our partnership must also be expressed in the way we feel and in these symbols. And so we brought you this as a token of our friendship and a token of our respect and admiration for the things you do that we hope you bring to us in Ghana. So anytime anybody asks you, just tell them they are Adinkra symbols.
Adinkra.
They should go and check it out.
All right.
But we didn't end there.
Oh, okay.
We thought that we should bring you one of our most popular exports. Made in Ghana by Ghanaians for global stomachs.
Can we eat now?
With wonderful Ghanaian cocoa.
Yes, with beautiful Ghanaian cocoa.
Yeah, for those who don't know, that's the second largest cocoa producer.
Yes. This cocoa is not good.
Yeah.
What's up?
If we overwrap.
Here, let me help you.
Wow. So we actually have little bits of a cocoa. That's what a cocoa pod looks like. That's what a cocoa pod looks like.
So which one you recommend?
Any of them is as good as all of them. Yes.
I'm going to try the green one because
That's the cocoa pod itself. I will try the one with G because that's Ghana.
Let's give a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So there's a second MOU between the Ghana Investment Promotion Center and Dubai Consultancy. So we'll invite Mr. Walid Hareb Al Falahi, CEO of Dubai Consultancy, and Mr. Yofi Grant, please. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, we are really grateful to you for taking time off your busy schedule to be with us today. We appreciate your time. We acknowledge the presence of honorable ministers, honorable deputy ministers, officers of the council, Your Excellency. We want to now invite you to go to visit our pavilion, which can be found at the Opportunity District. It's very close to the United Kingdom pavilion, and we warmly welcome you all to visit our pavilion. We are really grateful and we thank you. We'd like to take a group picture, so we want to invite all the ministers, the Commissioner General of the Ghana Pavilion, Ghana's participation, Honorable Deputy Ministers, Consular General of the Dubai, Ghana Consulate in Dubai. You're very welcome. Can we all, please, all the representatives. Consular General,